A. Canada Earth Disposal Tax, E.D.T. 7GENZ Program Number 4, Chantelle or Shawnee Ferguson, Sharon Fucile, Nicola Bartholomew Babalu Cavezza, Autoimmune Research and Treatment Center of Excellence. Each of these beautiful souls blessed this earth too short, and they left huge impacts on my heart and life, and I wanted to pay homage to them by naming them for my passion for early diagnosis and treatment of autoimmune diseases to limit their early morbidity and mortality on people suffering from them. Shawnee was one of my best friends growing up. Her and my parents were friends, and I don't ever remember her not being in my life. Shawnee was diagnosed with scleroderma at the age of 8 or 9, and that was rare. Shawnee was told that her life expectancy was 16 years of age, but she lived her life to the fullest and never missed out on anything, good or bad. Shawnee passed away at 29, and it was her love of life and spirit of never giving up that I want the world to know that she was one of the bravest people I knew growing up. Sharon, or Shay as we called her, was my husband's Pat's sister. They were 4 years apart, but we always said they were twins. She suffered from sarcoidosis that later attacked her neurological system, which ultimately took her quality of life and her life. Sharon asked me over and over to have someone look at her medical file to find an early diagnosis and treatment for sarcoidosis. The medical system failed her in many ways, and it is this reason that she wanted to find a treatment or cure for it. Nicola Bartholomew Cavezza was our best friend and neighbor, who was also a manager in laundry at our regional hospital. Nick had an infectious laugh and had the biggest heart. Nick and Pat tinkered in his garage working on their trucks, puttering around, or having fun golfing. Nick died in 2020 and will be forever missed and loved by many. My husband Pat suffers from psoriatic arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease that is taking away his quality of life. I worked with pediatrics taking care of type 1 diabetes, which is also an autoimmune disease. Understanding how these diseases cause early morbidity and mortality in young and old people makes me want to find a way for early diagnosis and treatment with the goal of remission or cure. Currently, Big Pharma has these drugs priced out of reach of the average person, and only people with drug plans can afford treatment. This causes people to suffer early complications from treatable conditions. And it is because of this that we will be investing in providing good competitive research and development employment into these diseases with the goal of minimal cost to people to receive these life-saving medicines. This is the opposite of our current pharma system that runs on profits at all costs, even people.